Hey there, middle school families. Just wanted to do a quick shout out here after our new student orientation. It was an awesome day. It was an awesome day. All the sixth graders, all the new seventh, all the new eighth, and it was just an awesome day. It kind of opened with a little bit of we're all new here, right? I've never had a first day of school with this group of students. So it was new for me too, even though I've done this 20 some odd times. It's still new for me too. And I've got new teachers that they're either new to teaching or they're new to Denver Christian. And so it was new for them too. And we just named being nervous and we just said, you know what, that's okay. And kind of two areas that I focused on. One was risk taking, and risking meaning I'm going to go up to someone I don't know, and we had some different games that we played that kind of forced them into that. So you'll hear that from me quite a bit about forcing our students out of their comfort zones because that's where you grow. The phrase I heard a long time ago that has stuck, and that's the only way to learn how to do hard things is to do hard things. And so, nonetheless, that's what we did today. We had a card in our hand, and it matched up with some other kids, and and they had to introduce themselves, answer a question like, "What's your favorite soft drink? What's your favorite movie? But you had to talk to someone brand new. And so we did some games, and then we took a tour of the building. We got the students connected on their devices. Sixth grade got their brand new Chromebooks. Boy, that was smooth. Essentially, really, really smooth. It was weird. That was as smooth as it's ever been. So excited about that new change. That's going to be just a game changer for us, and I think for the kids too. Yeah, took a tour, and then we kind of talked about the handbook and different stuff like that, and the purpose of rules. Um, but my two main themes that I kind of led with in my devotion were risk taking and belonging. And the only way to get to be a part of something new, to belong to something new, is to risk take, is to go across the gym and meet someone new. Now you belong in their story, right? Someone new. You have a new belonging in their life. They have a new belonging in your life. I met a bunch of new students today, of course. Some I'd met before, some I had not. So that's a new belonging. I risked and said, "Hi, my name is Dr. Amadon. What is your name?" And they would say their name. Now we have a new connection. So we talked a lot about risk taking and what that involves and what it doesn't involve. And um, overall, it was a great morning. I was super happy. The teachers were so pumped to have kids in the building, and just brings life to this place. You know, we always say without people in this building, it's just a building. It's just walls and paint and all that good stuff. And then you bring these amazing image bearers of Christ into the building by the dozens, and all of a sudden it just feels different. So anyway, amazing day, awesome day um, uh, with the new students, and of course, I look forward to seeing um, the rest of the students tomorrow. So I had a learning target, and you'll hear a lot about learning targets. So I had 3 learning targets that I wanted to share with you. One is, at the beginning of the day, I showed the students this learning target is I can name 2 or more students' names that I didn't know before. Okay? Number 2 was I know the name of my homeroom teacher and at least one other teacher. And then the third one is I can log into the network at school on my computer, so a little more concrete. So those were my goals, and so we revisited those learning targets at the end, and I asked them to shout out the names of the new students, and there was all kinds of students yelling names, and it was great. Another thing that made it special was our SALT team was here, our student ambassador leadership team. They were here and they led the tours, answered a lot of questions. So a huge shout out to my SALT team. There must have been a dozen of them here. And that's 7th and 8th. It's basically our student council. So they were students here last year, and now they're our SALT team this year. They were amazing. Just kind of took charge of their group and just showed some tremendous leadership. So that was cool too. Thank you to Mrs. Cater, for our school counselor, for organizing that. So anyway, gone on long enough. Just want to share that today was an amazing day, awesome day, and God is so good. And then finally, one last nuts and bolts thing. Working on schedules. Those are kind of really taking shape, getting down to the last nitty-gritty parts of that. And over these next couple of days, I'll be meeting with the students and filling in some gaps. Again, some music stuff, some elective stuff for the 7th and 8th. And then once that all kind of settles in, then I can assign study halls. Those are kind of the last domino to fall in schedules. And that doesn't happen. And again, I can't place students in study halls until I know what music they're in, essentially, because that determines which study hall they're in. So anyway, so you'll see a hole, maybe 2, on your schedule. If you've got more than that, that means I really don't know your elective or 7th and 8th graders or your music. So, but the students that fall into that category are slim to few and none. So anyway, awesome day. Thanks a ton. Looking forward to convocation tomorrow, and love you all. God bless you all. See you tomorrow. Looking forward to worshiping with you. Bye.